We're live right now, right?
Yeah.
We're live.
Live.
We're not even talking, but we should be live.
Well, yeah. Make a hole. Make it wide. Make your buddy smile.
Oh, he's dressed up for the final. He's dressed up.
Oh wow! Look at this! Look at this guy. Even the refs are dressed up here tonight at MNL at Viking Ice Arena. I should like save my.
I don't know if the buff.
Three cameras.
Right above the roll.
Contrary to Troy Otto's beliefs, it is possible to set up with three cameras. Three cameras, ladies and gentlemen.
One on me and Chad.
Oh, I see.
And we're joined here by North Stars captain GM Troy Otto. Troy, what do you think about the North Stars failures in getting into this game this year?
Bitter disappointment. Thought we had a team to get it done. Not only did we lose, we got embarrassed out there. Horrible.
You are a noted Michigan State Spartan fan.
Oh man, Mr. Glory, Mr. Fun. Got any other? My mom just died too. You want to talk about that?
I'm not talking about the basketball tournament. I was going to talk about how you felt, if there's any parallels to your school to losing to your little brother.
Oh man, I don't know. Oh, he's kicking me with this one. So I lose to my little brother, but the Spartans are the little brother. It's too confusing.
Yeah, too confusing. Well, have a good game out here.
We'll do our best. Happy to be playing in the game in some capacity, but definitely disappointing. But if we can keep Woo from winning a third keg, I'll have done my job.
That's the storyline that I wanted to hear, folks. Here we go. Here he is, the man of the hour.
We're ready.
You want us to switch? We can switch.
Oh,
We can switch.
you switch over here.
We just switched. That's my GM. That's my GM. I think you're the GM, Mr. Backstabber. Shout out to Backstabber24. Twitch.tv/Backstabber24.
Are we live?
We are live.
Let us know when we can start this.
We're live.
We good?
Yeah, we're good.
We're little people.
We're little people.
There we go. Nice. Where you got spicy? No spicy?
No spicy yet. You think he's gonna be on time? He's not an on-time kind of guy.
Thank you.
We are here live at Viking Ice Arena for MNL Season 7? Season 6, Game 1. I think it's Season 7.
We going? We ready?
We've been live.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, hey.
Well, we don't have to go. We can go whenever you want.
We're ready.
We're waiting. We got the...
You know what? Let's give it a little bit. We don't want to. We want to build up the anticipation.
People are waiting for the pregame to start fucking talking.
All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hazel Park Viking Ice Arena for Game 1 of the best 2 out of 3 series for the 2021-22 Stanley Keg Monday Night Lights version. The vaunted Whalers, the streaky Whalers against the
Vaunted, streaky, cocky.
two-time previous champion Golden Seals. So Chad, let's kick this off the right way. Let's recap what happened during the regular season between these two organizations. Each team faced each other 3 times during the league play.
Yep.
This is a long, grinded out season. Starts in early September. Actually starts even before that with the selection during the draft.
Summer draft, of course.
The summer conditioning that happens for every team. The off-ice workouts.
I don't know about your rigorous off-ice workout. Mine was spent on the couch wondering who I was going to get drafted by. So.
But it has all culminated to this point right now. But let's talk about the season series between the Whalers and Seals. They met 3 times previously.
Yep.
The first 2 times, the Seals really handled them quite efficiently with a 4-2 win early in the season. About halfway through the year, dealt them a 6-3 loss, and then the last matchup between the two clubs was in week 16. It was the only time that the Whalers were able to get by, and that was only on a 4-3 shootout victory.
Yeah, the Whalers looked really rough against them, even after acquiring Slick Rick for Mr. Yager. I think the Seals just match up well against the Whalers. They just handle them. They just match up well. They're a good compliment.
So, obviously everyone's tuning in to find out MVP candidate Chad Polinsky's view on the series. But in all seriousness, what do you see? What are the advantages, disadvantages of each team, and how do you see this shaking out?
I think the advantage for the Seals is the momentum. You look at their play-in game, they smoked them. You look at the first round, they smoked them. They smoked the Stars 4-1, 4-2 in both games, and they have gone from the underdogs, the team that has slid the most in the regular season, almost out of a playoff spot, to probably, in my mind, the top dog. Whereas with the Whalers, you see they have the tenacity, they have the grit. That's what they're going for. They were on the brink of elimination versus the Tigers. They scrapped out a shootout win. They scrapped it out against the Maroons, against a heavy favored, powerful offensive Maroons team. And they come out here and they're in the finals.
Oh, yes.
I think the big thing is how two of these match up. How will these match up when you have the underdog mentality versus the gritty never say die mentality? It's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, so Chad, the way I see this is both teams got here based on their top performers, okay? Guys are drafted 1, 2, and 3 for a reason, and both of these teams have mirrored each other coming into this. Their top 3 scorers are their top 3 picks. They've led the way. Both teams have had solid goaltending. We're going to break down the goaltending in a minute, but your top 3 players for the Whalers, Slick Rick, Trent, who actually is out today, and we'll touch on that for a second, and Matt Lapoudre. That is a force to be reckoned with, and those 3 guys have led the Whalers all the way to this point. Conversely, the same thing's going on with the Seals. You got Shawnee Pistol and Jason Dale. Really the same makeup. 2 power forwards who can put the puck in the net with stud defensemen. They've really mirrored and built each other's teams the same exact way. Where do you see the advantage in the top 3 of each team?
I think the advantage of the top 3 for the Seals is that they can afford to be a little more balanced. When I look at the Whalers play, a lot of it is that Trent, Slick Rick, top line, kind of going to work, and then Matt Lapoudre helps them out from the back end. With the Seals, they get so much depth because they split up Shawnee and Pistol Pete. When Pistol Pete's working out there, he's on a line with Joe Ellis and with Brian Madaleno. And those 2 have held Pete to just absolutely kill it. That line murdered the North Stars, and that's depth alone. And then on top of that, you have Shawnee on the other line.
Yeah, so we're saying advantage Seals with that because they can space out those 2 top players over 2 lines, and really they don't have a slouch of a line. They can put both lines out there and be effective.
I do like the depth that the Seals have because the Seals can have offense at both lines. We have yet to see the offense from the likes of Keith Wood, the likes of Dave Cibrone. Although I like their puck control, I like their play through the neutral, and I like that they are able to kind of play defensively and let their top line shine the way. We have to see them contribute here.
So, Chad, as a bona fide sniper in this league, I really am going to count on your expertise here for the goaltending breakdown.
Oh, yeah.
We have Cameron Clauser coming off his 1-game suspension from early in the playoffs.
Coming in hot.
Where he had a misunderstanding with another player, actually threw a punch that landed, and the rules specifically say you do that, you're suspended a game. He has served his punishment. He's back on the ice for the Whalers. Compared to Ryan Z. Ryan Z is kind of that guy who is soft-spoken and just puts out his performance and lets it speak for itself. Where do you see, if any, advantage in the goaltending?
Man, the goaltending is such a toss-up. One hand you look at with the Seals, you have Ryan Z. He's a known winner. He plays great, and he has spurts of absolute genius, but I will say that sometimes his technique kind of slips away from him a little bit. He doesn't have like the most sound technique. You don't see him going too much into RVH or any advanced techniques, and then sometimes he just doesn't go down, and you're like, well, maybe hopefully the puck doesn't go under him, right? But you know he's that rock solid goaltender that actually a lot of people have relied on to sub throughout the playoffs. Now on the other hand, with the Whalers, Cameron Clauser, I mean, he is pinnacle technique. He's a great goalie, but you don't know if he's going to show up that night or not. You need him to show up and play his best, and if the Seals get in on him easy and fast, then he could have a bad night.
But I think if Cam comes out, makes a couple stops early in this game, it sets the tone. Cam gets that confidence, and he's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, I think Cameron's coming in here to play. I don't see him faltering at all.
All right, so we're going to talk about some key subs that are coming in specifically for Game 1 here. As we know, Trent has a urinary tract infection or whatever he's got going on there, lower body situation.
Lower body. Yes.
Mid body situation. But in for Trent is J-Flow. Going in, let's just talk some stats here.
Sure.
Trent was obviously an MVP candidate alongside yourself. Put up monster numbers. He had 16 goals for 29 points in the regular season. Subbing in J-Flow, it's a different type of dynamic. Trent can just take the puck and go side to side and end to end and take that puck. J-Flow is more of a setup man, but does put the puck in the net. J-Flow on the season, 8 goals, 12 assists for 20 points. That's not a slouch performance. That's a great year. But advantage, disadvantage, J-Flow for Trent.
It's interesting because, like you said, they're such different players. You look at that and you're like, wow, J-Flow might actually be a terrible pick for Trent coming in. But he's subbed for Trent before the regular season, and it's worked out so well. The thing is that I think that while Trent has that goal-scoring aspect, the tenacity, the grit that you get from J-Flow, combined with his ability to play with Slick Rick. I mean, I think he plays fantastically with Slick Rick, and that really shows up.
Yeah, there's definitely some chemistry when they insert J-Flow in that lineup. And it really didn't miss a beat in the couple times that I got to see him sub for.
Absolutely.
Okay, also for the Whalers, out is McShannock, in is Troy Sniper Otto. McShannock, listen, I feel bad for his mom and dad growing up. They had to replace their garage door probably about 17 times from just the clap bombs that he ripped against it.
Absolute bombs.
Insert Troy. Again, different type of player, but lethal with the puck on his stick. Advantage, disadvantage.
I think there's once again, it's hard to say because they bring so much different aspects to the table. You're going to lose that offensive hard cannon bomb shot you have with McShannock, as well as that big, tall, physical presence when you have on defense. You're bearing down. If you're going one-on-one with someone in the league, who do you want to go up against with the puck? You want to go up against McShannock or do you want to go against Troy? On the other hand, Troy's passing, Troy's vision, Troy's control over the game works very well. And the interesting thing is, he's also said before that he works well with J-Flow. So, this is kind of like a two-sub dynamic where you're subbing J-Flow and you're subbing someone that works well with J-Flow in Troy.
Excellent analysis, Chad. Okay, let's talk about the Seals. We have newcomer Jason Dale. I think Jason Dale is a top-flight defenseman in this league. I think he's going to go higher in the draft next year, even though he's a third rounder this year. But a huge boost for the Seals organization. He's one of those guys you don't want to play against.
Absolutely. I mean, he's got such charisma. He's a leader on the ice and off the ice. He's definitely got the physique of someone that can carry the play, and he does. So, he's very inspiring to his other teammates. I think he's just a great pickup.
So, although Jason Dale is not a sub for this game, let's get into the subs. We have in for Wells, who's on that long-term injured reserve, cousin Brian Antioch. Another quiet guy, goes about his business, but wears that number 7, looks like he's been in the league for 10 years.
Absolutely. I mean, he stepped right in and maybe took like 1 or 2 games to try to get a feel for it, and he's been absolutely dynamite ever since then. He's been another force where I think you'd look at where he was drafted and say, hey, maybe this guy would kind of go up one a little bit more higher in the draft next year, because it's been so easy for him to come into the Seals team and be a dynamic force, whether he's stepping up to make a play on defense or passing the puck, has that vision, or just like Jason Dale, he can take the puck up himself.
All right, so 2 more subs for the Seals. We have Bauer in for Leroy, and in for 4-time Essence of Ottawa winner, Whoop Otto, is Colin Neville. What do you see there?
I mean, I see a winning pedigree in Neville. I mean, this is kind of a sub up. Neville's going to be a little more mobile than Todd. He's going to be, maybe not have the same heart that Todd does, but he's just a fantastic player. I think that's a great sub for the Seals. I think another great sub is Bauer. Bauer has had a great season all year so far, and it's tough because we didn't make it to the finals, of course. But it's always good to see him play. I think he's just fantastic.
So Chad, this is what you get paid the big broadcaster money for.
Oh boy,
we're gonna put it all on the line. Your pick
go
for the Stanley Keg winner.
Stanley Keg winner.
Seals, Wales. Who you got?
I'm gonna have to go with the Seals right here.
There's your call, boys and girls.
Seals in 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we play 3 15-minute running time periods. If it's not decided, we play 3-minute overtime, then it goes to shootout. We're about to drop the puck on game 1 between the Seals, clad in green, and the Seals in white and the Whalers in green. Puck dumped down into the Whalers zone. Troy swings it around the backside of the net up to Woods. Woods, nice play, gets it out of the zone, out of danger. Pistol Pete interrupts the puck.
See right there, you see, Brian Antioch stepping up in the play. He is right there at the blue line at the half boards, ready to jump the puck in. He gets the puck up, and he's on defense.
Hand pass in the own zone, waved off. Myers brings it up left side to Wood. Myers going to the net, looks to the late man. Yager shoots off the pipe. First shot of the game off the pipe. Beat Ryan Z.
That's going to be the thing to beat for the Seals here, is how many shots from Slick Rick can they withstand?
So you see some line positioning right now. You have J-Flo and Slick Rick on separate lines. Slick Rick bringing it up over the zone, cuts to the net.
It's also notably against the Pistol Pete line with Brian Madaleno and Joe Ellis. So
Antioch skates the puck up, definitely up the ice, over to Manny. Manny throws it up over the boards, over the blue line, dumped in, and blown offside.
There's a penalty here.
Oh, penalty on the play. We got a slashing call to Slick Rick.
Got it.
Slick Rick to serve 2 minutes or less. An early power play. The referee's setting this up for the Seals. Notice that those referees came in a little late. Do you think they know a big game when they saw one? They show up early.
It's interesting, set the tone here for nothing physical like that, so we're going to get a nice clean final so far.
Sean wins the draw back to Neville. Neville dumps it in the far corner. Sikorsky wings it around, picked off by Rakowski. Rakowski at the half board, spins, twirls, takes it deep in the corner, picked off, and iced down the ice.
Nice play by J-Flo getting that puck out. Here comes Dylan.
Loosey Goosey picks up the puck, ragging some time off the penalty clock, eating that puck behind the net. He's a big body, isn't he, Chad?
Oh, absolutely. He's great with the puck, actually, too. He likes dangling in the 3v3 tournament. You'd see him dangle all the time. So
he's a big body, and sometimes we see too much of that body. Rakowski circles around back in his own zone, throws one up to Shawnee. Shawnee catches it full flight, poked away by defensive-minded Matt Lapoudre.
They are going to center on Shawnee on this line for sure. He's their target.
He's pulling a little bit of that Proctor circling outside in the neutral zone, looking for that long pass.
Yep.
Jillian Ellis kicks it back over to Neville. Neville swings it over to Bauer. Bauer sends it cross ice over to Shawnee. Intercepted up the middle. J-Flo's got it. Dogged back check by Shawnee coming back.
J-Flo at the end of his shift right here, just ragging more time on the clock.
We're down to 35 seconds left in the penalty to Slick Rick. Dumped in by Woodsy. Set up behind the net for Jason Dale. Pulls it over to Antioch. Back to reverse to Jason Dale. Looks up ice for Pete. Throws it cross ice to Jumbo Joe Ellis. Those long strides, 2 strides, he made it all the way deep into the end zone. throws it back to Pistol. Pistol cuts to the middle, picked off by David Ciparone, who throws it down the ice and kills off the last 5 seconds of this penalty.
It's a great contain there by Dave Ciparone. Very smart, very intelligent player there.
Sips, a very cerebral type of player and human being.
Oh, absolutely.
Troy Otto back at full strength, chipped back in, and gloved off by Ryan Z.
Cerebral human being indeed. You got to watch out for the posts he make on Slack. You'll never know what Sips is going to say. We don't know what's in the mind of Dave Ciparone.
No, I heard a rumor in grade school that he was tasked with a one-paragraph synopsis of a book. He ended up writing a novel.
Yeah, I would believe that.
Face-off won by Pistol, thrown back into the corner. Some hard, tough playoff hockey, rubbing each other off. Shot back to the point. Nick Myers blocked out in front. Puck goes down in the corner. Between the mass of humanity, I can't really see what's going on down deep in that corner. But, Nick Myers, a dangerous shot on net just wide. Swings all the way back out to the neutral zone. Troy Otto playing defense today. Holds up his player, which is Pistol, takes him down to the ice. Mad scramble picked up by Manny. Manny throws it in, collected by Woods. Woods looked for a long outstretching pass, picked up by Slick Rick. 2-on-1 developing. Justin Wright over to Wood. What a save! Point blank! Point blank save by Z on that one.
That's some good teamwork right there. Wright was able to get it into a dangerous spot, and great save cutting across by Ryan Z.
Real good save early in this game. Whalers looking for a change. Slowly the Seals come up. Outlet pass to Jumbo Joe. Swings it over, picked off by Slick Rick. From a knee, throws it up to Loosey Goosey. Can't collect that pass. Pistol goes back in, up to Joe Ellis. Joe Ellis strides in, looks to the middle, but all 5 defenders back for the Whalers. Picked up by J-Folk, takes it over the center ice line. Down deep into the zone, looking for a trailer and a late man. Finds the point man, it's Sikorsky. Shot blocked by Jimmy Ellis.
It's a great play there by J-Flo, and also on him was Kyle Bauer, forcing him to the outside.
Pretty good flow going so far.
It's been back and forth. A few dangerous chances for the Whalers here.
Oh, great pass out front by Sips. Lucy couldn't just bury it home, though, but he was in the right spot at the right time. Good heads-up play by Sips.
Lesnar with a prime opportunity and just can't bury it here. I think right now, so far, there's been a lot more chances for the Whalers. Here they come again.
Whalers bring it inside the zone. Left-hand boards back over to Lapoudre. Lapoudre, under duress, throws it right back in the corner. Picked up by Simpson. And it's in! Picked up by Simpson, the slot. A very quick shot. I think it fooled Ryan Z. I think he was looking for a little hot sauce, and he got a little mustard, and the off-speed pitch went in over the glove side.
That shot was absolutely wild. You could see after Dave Ciparone picked up the puck, he just quickly snapped it on net, and it bounced probably off of 2 sticks, a person. I don't even know if it hit the Whaler in front, and it's 1-0 Whalers.
So officially goal by Sips, assisted from Loosey Goosey and Lapoudre.
You know, the Whalers were just threatening that entire shift. You could sense it coming.
1-0 Whalers with 8 minutes to go in period number 1.
And so this is where you wonder maybe if the nerves cut into the Seals. The Seals historically don't really get off to these slow starts. Bit of a slog here for the Seals. They're not really moving even with that power play.
Now you think coming into this game, the Seals come in with a lot more experience than the Whalers. The Whalers are looking for their first ever franchise keg. Much more history and experience on the Seals. And to allow that early goal, what does that do for the Seals?
I think, they're just going to maintain the course. Like I said, they're winners. They've been here before. They're not scared of going down 1-0. They've gone down 1-0 to the Stars, and they just crushed them. So
Woodsy picks up the puck, the high slot, shot blocked by Jason Dale. Play deep into the corner. Woodsy, he looking for a penalty. He's looking for a penalty call on that one. He's not going to get it. This is playoff time.
You got to continue to play here. You can't just look for drawing penalties like
Joe
that.
Ellis throws one over to Pistol. Pistol throws it on net, gets blocked. Steered away by Claus. Scramble out in front. Claus hugging that post. There is that good form and good goaltending by Claus.
Right? I mean, he's just straight flush the post. He's not letting anything low get under him. I think also it speaks to the Seal strength here. You see how cohesive that unit of Pistol Pete plus Joe Ellis plus Brian Madaleno is. Like, they're moving the puck, across the ice, cross passes. It's great play.
Chad, at this elite level of hockey, goaltenders, is it more about positioning than rather this acrobatic stuff? Because Claus just looks to play the position on that.
Oh, you got to just play the smart way, make the good save selection, and make sure above all else you're in front of the puck.
We're going to have an icing coming up where the pressure was relieved by sub Troy Otto and throws one down the ice. We're going to have a face-off with 6 minutes to go in the first period, deep in the Whaler end.
I haven't seen a celebration like that from Dave Ciperone in a long time. He is hyped about that goal. On the other hand, Ryan Z was left wondering how he could have gotten in front of that, because that thing was just bouncing all over the place.
Face-off won by Shawnee. Back to Neville. Throws it on net, blocked out in front. A lot of block shots here. This is definitely playoff hockey.
It's a great block there. I think that was by super sub Troy Otto, too.
Myers picks up the puck, throws it over to J-Flo, who circles back, looking for someone to headman. Backhands it up to Dylan, sitting at the blue line. Dylan brings it up over the line, gathers the puck with his glove, brings it down, throws it back to Sips, but the puck squirts out to center ice.
Yeah, he's got, Dylan has to get that puck deep right there and didn't. Here's a turnover at center ice.
Very calmly collected again by Myers. Throws back, J-Flo throws it back deep into his own zone. They need to regroup and look for a good breakout. Up to Troy Otto. Troy makes the smart play and just relieves pressure, throws it out to the neutral zone. Jason Dale swings it wide, picked up by J-Flo. They stay on sides. He's got Slick Rick with him, goes to his backhand, takes it deep in the corner, curls back to Nick Myers. Nick Myers throws it deep into the zone, picked up by Slick Rick. A lot of movement by those Whalers, and they're getting themselves into good positions. Shot from the point, blocked by Shawnee. Nick Myers picks the puck back up, takes it to the slot area, throws it over to Slick Rick. Calmly picked up by Jason Dale, who throws it up into the end zone, netting for a face-off deep into the Seal zone.
No goal here. Apologize for some of those technical difficulties. We got it back online, so we're ready to go.
How long were we out?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We were on radio for a second.
All right, neutral zone face-off. Pistol Pete wins one back over Slick Rick. Throwing quickly over to Jason Dale with a head of speed. Comes over the zone. Cuts to the middle. Loses control of the puck. Sikorsky throws it up to Woodsy. Woodsy pulls it back. More confident with the puck than I've ever seen Woodsy.
Absolutely. And so now we see a little shift right here. Before, against the Pistol Pete line, we had Slick Rick's line. But now it's the Woodsy Ciperone line. And also they have Justin Wright on line too, instead of as normal when he's with the higher two up there. So that's an interesting dynamic.
Puck comes back to the left point. Sikorsky picks it up, throws it into a loose corner. Collected by Slick Rick, who looked to go backhand to a awaiting Woods. Couldn't get there. Seals bring it up over the blue line. Pistol Pete takes it wide. Cannot get it to the center of the ice. Brings it back behind the net. Picked off by Woods, who gave it right away.
It's a bad turnover. That can't happen right now.
He made up for it and got into the shooting zone, shooting lane. Nice block by Jason Dale going the other way.
Ouch, right off the foot. Backhander goes wide.
Puck swings around. Lapoudre pinches in, throws it on net. Pushed aside by Ryan Z. Jason Dale in the corner, throws it up to neutral zone. That's going to go for icing.
You see there a little bit good stick work by Ryan Z down low. I just want to see him when he's in that reverse VH. I really want to see him flush up against the post, because you see him oftentimes just kind of sitting in the middle of the net. He really needs to be up against the post with his shoulders, with both shoulders, whether he's on the left side or the right side. And I don't like him seeing him just sitting in the net.
Chad, we talked about pregame. Our hot guys are still hot. I want to give you some stats right now. In the 2 playoff games that the Seals have played, Shawnee, 3 goals, 1 assist. Pistol, 4 goals, 2 assists in 2 games each. So
Shawnee just can't get a handle on that one.
Looking to rely on their big guys.
Absolutely.
Rakowski can't get one through onto Claus. Sniper Otto throws it up. Picked up by Sips. Sips, the goal scorer in the game, brings it wide to the right side. Swings it back around the net, looking for an open player. Throws it back to Nick Myers from the point. That's about 3 times now Myers has had a chance from the point.
Myers very active this game, very involved.
J-Flow picks up the puck. One of the most underrated passers, and up for the Playmaker of the Year award, J-Flow.
Rightfully so. Strong playmaking ability from J-Flow really rounds out this team.
Sips brings the puck back to the neutral zone. Careful with the pass, but he throws it right to Rakowski. Picked up by Shawnee. Shawnee rips one from a bad angle, tipped and out of play with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the first period.
The thing with Shawnee is, when you talk about that top end, you're talking about a player that can do it all. Because he's going to streak in, he's going to get that loose puck, he's going to go end to end, he can finesse you, he can dangle you, but also he's got a nice slap shot, and he's coming in, he's going to take the puck and rip it. So you got to be prepared for all these different things when you're coming in, Shawnee.
Yeah, those snipers in MNL are hard to come by, but Shawnee's definitely a bona fide sniper. Play goes back in the corner, picked up by Lapoudre. Lapoudre up to right, throws it up to the middle, can't connect with Slick Rick, but he's picked off. Slick Rick down one-on-one, long shot, no, off the goalpost far side. No goal, off the goalpost far side. That's 2 posts for Slick Rick early in the first period.
That was absolutely unbelievable, absolute maniac panic going in here. Shot off the far side by Slick Rick. A very nice shot, but it's off the post and out. No goal for sure.
The players seemed to pause for a second, but that is definitely not in. That was off the far side and came back behind Ryan Z. Play continues with the 10 seconds to go in the period. Antioch can't get the puck out, pushed in deep by Lapoudre. Behind the net, up to right. Justin Wright, good chance in the waning moments of period number 1.
Justin Wright, a very smart player right there. You see a lot of people in MNL might just stand there in front of the net. Justin Wright actually knew that he's a right-hander, so he moved over to the side, gave himself some space, and he got a chance there. It's a really good one.
So 1-0 after 1. Wales in game 1 over the Seals 1-0. I'd like to bring in a special sideline reporter.
About time he showed up. He missed pregame, but he's here now.
Andrew Spicy Hedis. Spicy, come on in. Come on in. Great having you.
And thanks for having me, Ben.
Hey,
I thought it was
your
fantastic
thoughts?
first
Thoughts on the
period.
first period?
Sips, a little bit of an X factor there. 2 goals in 4 games is a half point per game percentage so far as playoffs, more than the past 2 seasons he's played in. So that's great to see that the second line's generating some offense for the Whalers. It's not been the case this season always. So also thought Ryan Z has kind of held the Seals here in this first period, getting outshot here a bit. So hopefully we'll see if the momentum might swing back the Seals' way for a closer game.
Hey, thank you for your time.
Thanks, appreciate it,
We'll
Benner.
see you in between the second and third.
I think the biggest thing here to note is that the Whalers did change their lines, or continuing to change their lines. Now you have J-Flow with Lucy Goosey and Dave Sips.
They bring the puck into the Seals zone. Thrown out front, intercepted by Bauer. Bauer throws it to the corner, picked up by Sips, who throws a wild shot on net, just hoping to hit a body and go in. Puck cleared by Jumbo Joe Ellis, picked up by a streaking Pistol. Pistol's got a late man if he wants. Takes it to the net, poke checked away by Claus. Nice play by Claus there.
Way to stand his ground against Pete bearing in on him.
J-Flow counters, goes the other way. Takes it to the middle. Kind of went towards Shawnee. I don't know if that was a great move. Kind of backfired him, taking him to the strength of the defense. But throw him back inside the Seal zone.
So now Slick Rick is on the ice, and you do briefly have a J-Flow with Slick Rick on the ice, though he's going to go change.
Shawnee picks up the puck, dumps it off to Rakowski. Rakowski throws one towards the net, gets blocked. Slick Rick picks up the puck behind the net, stutter steps, reverses the flow, brings the puck up slowly out of his zone.
So for a little bit there, you have Slick Rick working with Keith Wood and John Floreno, and now they've kind of changed it up a little bit.
Rick dumps it up over to Woodsy. Woodsy throws it to the middle, right, throws it back inside the zone. Quickly the Seals go the other way. Rakowski gets it up to Shawnee. Weak shot on net, steered away by right back into claws his pads, and he's holding it for a whistle.
Yeah, that was some dangerous chances right there, Vinny. You saw 1 or 2 shots that went wide, but they came off the boards into a dangerous area. You know, the Whalers defense has shown up here tonight right now.
So, deep face-off in the Wales zone. Shawnee against Slick Rick. Both players lean in. Shawnee wins it back. Jason Dale lets a boomer go. Blocked. That's playoff hockey when your superstars are blocking shots. Blocked by Slick Rick.
Absolutely.
Shawnee picked up the puck. Back behind the net. Looks out front. Oh! Puts it outside. At center ice, Shawnee steers it over to Rakowski. He's got Sean going to the net. Quick one-timer. Oh, just misses the far gaping side.
Another one just wide here, Ben. This is a great period right now for the Seals. This is exactly what they needed.
1-on-4 going back the other way. Slick Rick cannot beat 4 guys. Throws it up, long pass, icing signal, but Jumbo Joe with his speed picks it up before it hits the blue line to neutralize the icing. Picked off by Jason Dale. Waits for his men to clear the zone. Beats a man, which is Lapudre. That you don't see, but couldn't handle the hot.
When you do the beaver slap, you better put that in.
The beaver tail slap was going. Sniper pinches back in, gets the puck to J-Flow, goes right back to give and go to Sniper. Throws it back behind the net. J-Flow surveying the area, throws it up to the point. Nick Myers can't handle it, but a good back check by Sippy. Sippy beats Pistol to the puck.
Great cover right there by Sips, covering for a defenseman, pinching in.
Sips, I don't think the most comfortable guy playing defense, but he looked real good right there. Intercepted the puck at the line. Did he purposely throw it towards the bench to get that penalty?
I think he was just... Once again, we had that cerebral Sips play.
So even when he's not cerebral, he's cerebral.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, okay.
He's unconsciously cerebral.
Wow. Serving the penalty will be Bauer. Hey, let me mention that Bauer is an all Sammy Mackey Guts finalist. Serving the penalty, Seals down 5-on-4.
Kyle Bauer not happy about this call here, as the entire Seals bench, but that's the call right now. 2 minutes.
That went through everybody from Nick Myers that registered at 87 miles an hour. That's 124 kilometers an hour. Upper corner, we got a tie ball game 1-1.
And I think we missed it because we're too busy interviewing Kyle Bauer. So that was a laser shot by Keith Wood. From number 6, Sikorsky, I believe that is.
I got a little excited. That's the Whalers up 2-0. Steered away and picked off for a whistle off of Ryan Z.
You know, I think in this league, not too many times you see a lot of like big bomb slap shots from the point going in. And there you go. There's one. There's a lot of traffic in front. Ryan Z can't see the puck, and it goes in.
So, according to this official scoring report from Uncle Fister himself, that puck was actually deflected from Myers, and the credit of the goal is going to go to Woodsy.
Okay, well, there it is.
So Woodsy from Myers on the power play puts the Whalers up 2-0.
That's a great deflection.
Or do you see chance for the Seals to get back. Coming in on a 2-on-1. Pistol gets it, rips it. Good positioning, picked up. Score! Rakowski!
It's absolutely not insurmountable whatsoever.
Well, you can say that now as they make the score 2-1.
I wanted to say it before here. That's a great play right now. Pistol Pete streaking in
10.
off of the Seals wanted a call.
12-10. 10. You got it. So officially Rakowski on the garbage goal.
Didn't go down for it again. Makes me a little scared, but he's been consistent with those saves, so.
Playing more of a 80s type stand-up goalie there.
Right.
Shawnee looks to take the puck from Otto. Otto gives it up, gets up to J-Flow. 2-on-2. He's got loosey-goosey going to the net. Blocked again by Bauer. Great play defensively.
You know, Bauer is definitely the kind of guy that wants to step up in all these moments, and especially because he probably feels that that goal against was his fault on the power play, even though it wasn't.
Seals counter, looking the other way. Shawnee, 1 against 4. Gets around Myers. Bad shot. Again, standing his ground. Claus took away the angle, took away the shot.
You know, it's a very dangerous opportunity right there. You don't know who's going to get possession of the puck. It's pretty much a scramble at that point. And then Shawnee is so fast and so good with the stick that he can pick it up and turn the scramble his way. He was almost gone. It was a great play by the Whalers defensive to kind of stop him from there.
Quick shot up. Net from a bad angle, easily gobbled up by the once suspended Claus.
It's an interesting dynamic here. Chances for both teams coming back and forth right here. Very exciting. 5:22 left in the second period.
2-1 Whalers. Halfway through this game. Woods played a great game so far. Very calmly throws it up to Slick Rick. He circles back.
I'm so scared to do those regroups in this game because I don't know who's going to come with me, who's not going to go.
That'll come back 200. Feet back to the whale zone.
I thought they weren't going to call it for a second. That was clearly icing.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to Monday Night Lights hockey, where have you been? This is year 6. This will be the 6th time the Stanley Keg makes an appearance. A lot of guys looking for their first ever Stanley Keg from both organizations, especially the Whalers looking for their first ever. The punch of the score. Korski throws one far side, right, can't deflect it on net. Picked up by Jason Dale, streaking down the left-hand side. LaPoudre pinches him off on the half boards. Those are 2 stud defensemen right there going hard. Shot from the point, pistol blocked. Manny picks it up, throws it back to the point to Antioch. Quick shot on net, steered away by Claus. Brought back over and cleared out to the neutral zone.
Great job by Cameron Clauser to knock that puck away.
.68, Slick Rick Merritt. Good dogged back check by Pistol. Steals the puck from him. Jumbo Joe all by himself, just dumps it into an empty corner.
That was a spirited affair right there by Pete and Rick. I wonder if that'll come into fruition as Pete heats up with the physicality. I wonder if Slick Rick will as well.
Yeah, when Pete wants to turn it on, he's still one of the better players in this league.
They're definitely keying in on Slick Rick, but he still finds space as he comes through.
Good quick wrist shot, gobbled up by Ryan Z. More importantly, it looks like it's going to be on the Lucy, the Goosey, everyone's favorite, Dylan Lesnar.
Oh yeah, Goose right there, a little careless with the stick, and Lesnar is gonna go to the box.
He's going to go to the box. He's going to feel shame for 2 minutes or less. This puts the Whalers on the penalty kill, and the Seals are going to trot out Shawnee, Rakowski, Jimmy Ellis.
So right now, the Whalers are 1 for 2 on the power play. Can the Seals go 1 for 1 on the power play?
Neville had a clear shooting lane, looks to dish off to Bauer, throws it back behind the net, picked off by J-Flo. J-Flo just knows where that puck's going to be.
Yeah, J-Flo is going to be a great penalty killer right here for the Whalers.
Whalers send it down 200 feet the other way. Seals looking for a line change, get Pistol Pete line and Jumbo Joe back out there.
And that's J-Flo, I believe, still digging for the puck. He comes up with the puck behind the net.
Killing some valuable time on the power play. Just a minute left on the power play. One over the Seals. Perfect time, run to the fridge, top off that drink you're having, fill up that popcorn, and let's bring in the spicy one for his analysis of period number 2. What'd you see out there?
I thought that the Seals played a much better period this time around. They outshot the Whalers by 2 shots. Largest factor that second period was that Pete stepped up. With that point he got on that their first goal, that puts him in lead sole control of playoff point leader at 7 points right now.
That's 7 points in just over 2.5 games.
Seals are definitely looking for some. Offense right here. They stack the lines. Jason Dale and Brian Antioch right here on the power play. Only 8 seconds left. They got 51 seconds at the start of the period for that power play. Haven't gone in, but I really like seeing this back end. They're truly going for it right here.
Jason Dale back at the point. Throws it half boards to Manny. Throws it back over. They're full strength now. Loosey-goosey out of the box.
That was almost dangerous right there, that pass across to Jason Dale. That could have been sprung Slick Rick for a breakaway or a goose out of the box.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that guy coming. You definitely hate to see a game. Being decided by a fluke bounce, or the Zamboni didn't have enough water in it, or the ice cracked and you're in the NHL rink all season.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that.
No, shout outs to all the management here. But,
Oh, another post by Dylan Loosey-goosey. That's 3 posts for the Whalers.
wow, the Whalers have had a lot of opportunities out in front. They just can't connect. I don't know what is it about that net on that end.
Sips carries the puck up his own zone. Nice.
Oh, absolutely fantastic.
The confidence, you can just see his play getting better and better.
And it's great. And, at the beginning of the season, Troy made a trade for Bauer, and it worked out.
Good pass by J-Flo again. Dylan can't put it on net. Picked up by J-Flo. Circles around. Up into the high slot. Blocked by Shawnee. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. But Otto in the nice position. Picked it up, throws it back in the zone. Neville, cross-ice pass. What do we got here?
Whalers never got onside, so when Slick Rick showing everyone he should Probably be another first-round pick.
Absolutely. The guy's played with a chip on his shoulder, much like Shawnee or like Sugar played this whole year. Just pissed off, and he's going to show everybody that he's still a top 4 or 5 pick.
I think one of the big things with the Seals is that they have two of the best face-off men in the league in Shawnee and Pistol Pete playing on separate lines. So they're honestly always winning face-offs. I'd love to see the statistics of them on face-offs all year because they've been brilliant. I'm a big proponent that face-offs do not correlate to winning games, but it definitely
Scramble for the puck. Walking out of the corner is Rick Merritt. Back to the point. Dylan to Merritt to Dylan. Oh! One-timer chance.
it just wasn't in the wheelhouse there, Ben. If it was in the wheelhouse, that would have been a shot on net.
Myers dumps it to a loose corner. Pinched in by
Jimmy Ellis.
Jimmy Ellis. Oh, a nice pass off the boards to Shawnee. One-on-one against Otto. Throws it over to Rukowski to go. So still on the power play, Seals not mounting much of a threat right now. Tried to clear out by Wright. Can't get it outside the blue line. Picked up by Jumbo Joe Ellis on the half boards. Brings it in towards the net.
Rukowski just knocking down
Manhandle
Sikorsky there in front.
Sikorsky.
Yeah,
That was much more of an infraction than the other one.
Sikorsky's not too happy about that.
51 seconds to go in the penalty. Seals take it up neutral zone. Long cross ice pass to Shawnee. Shawnee's got Jumbo Joe Ellis streaking towards the J-flow. Throws it to the slot. Punched out by Jimmy Ellis. Jimmy Ellis. I once saw a report about Jimmy Ellis that he had a pet tiger as a child.
Shot wide by Pistol Pete as he streaks in. He's angry. A lot of players are angry right now. They just want to get the puck and they want to put it in the back of the net.
Jimmy Ellis looking to get his inner tiger out.
Here goes Lapudre.
Nice back checking though. Lapudre tries to make a mad dash to the net. Throws one out.
A rare dangle by Matt Lapudre as he brings the puck.
Sikorsky throws one on net, blocked by Bauer. Woodsy. Fencing, doing a little fencing. He's surprised he didn't get another call. No penalty on the play. Puck's going to go all the way down. Wow. 59 seconds to go in regulation.
That was quite the display there. And again, another display of physical game. It's becoming a chippy physical game right now. And no part of the ice is yours. Everyone's part of the ice is contested here.
Yeah, this is playoff hockey. This is keg hockey. Everyone fighting for every inch of ice. Shawnee bears down in the draw against Rick. Rick pushes it forward. Picked up by Goal. It's over. But we still have 55 seconds to go in this game. Shot on net by Otto. Chip back up, another whistle. They're playing about 10 seconds at a time and taking a break. Rick Merritt against Pistol Pete in the draw. One back by Rick. Back to Sniper.
A little bit of collision right there as Pete's not going to give any physical inch. Oh,
there's another whistle.
Ceiling with Jason did.
It was about 8. Brings it up. Over the blue line, picked up by Woods, waits for his man to get back on side. Can't penetrate the zone. Woodsy normally not having problems with penetration, but that time he couldn't get it in.
the stud that Woodsy is. And then we're going overtime here.
What? It doesn't get any more dramatic than this, Chad. After 3 periods, we could not decide a winner. 2-2. We're going to go strictly to a 15-minute overtime period. Someone scored each team. Oh,
No, one change.
Jason. Dale
Jason
for
Dale.
Antioch.
And that's good because Jason Dale slides right into where Antioch left off.
Listen, you got some of the best players in MNL on the ice right now. This game's going to get decided quickly. Jason Dale picks up the puck, turns into the corner, looks for Shawnee. Shawnee can't connect. Pete picks it up, center ice,
How
swings
much
back.
is this Pete being like, I'm on the ice, I don't care what you say, whoop, I'm going on and you're not taking me off?
You think Whoop would see the ice if he was out there?
I don't think so. I think he'd be telling everyone else net and losing to Stars in Game 3. You're talking about all these players are on the cusp of it. Now, can they actually win it? The hardest game to win is always the last one. Can they put the thoughts of victory aside and go at it like they did with that do-or-die attitude they did today?
Chad, it's been a pleasure doing Game 1 with you. I will be missing Game 2. We'll have Spicy Hedis in my place. I'll be watching from Kansas City while I'm out teaching. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Good to see you, buddy.
Great game from Viking Ice.